Hey everyone, this is GM Rex here. I'm doing a second video today, but probably not going to see it till like tomorrow, but this will not count as tomorrow's video. Anyhow, I'm just playing some Fire Pro Wrestling, but there's a YouTuber I want to talk about. I know this is probably going to get him some subscribers, but I'm kind of hoping he loses some subscribers too. No, really, I don't care if you subscribe or don't subscribe to this guy, but, he's been a YouTuber of scrutiny, so to speak. He's a controversial YouTuber. He goes by the name of McJuggerNuggets. They call him his real name's, I believe, Jesse Ridgway. I mean, at least that's what we're told. I don't know if that's just a made-up name to protect his real identity or not. I don't know. Regardless, I'm going a little off topic with that, but Jesse Ridgway, aka McJuggerNuggets, he's a controversial YouTuber. His whole shtick is his dad destroys his shit. He chainsaws his Xbox, or most recently, his dad took a tractor and demolished Jesse's game room that was in the garage. He's got, I'm looking at almost 3 million subscribers. And he does do videos where, he'll see some of his subscribers at places, and they're kids, they're about like 10 years old. I'm subscribed to Jesse. I do find his videos entertaining, which brings me to this next point. His videos are for entertainment purposes only. Okay? I'm watching one right now called Running Away. He does a couple of things in here that I don't necessarily approve of. Like I said, I know it's for entertainment purposes only, but they just really bothered me because he doesn't have a disclaimer before his videos play. He should put a disclaimer up saying that these are for entertainment purposes only, and nobody should attempt what they see in his videos. Because, kids are young, some of them are very impressionable. I know firsthand what that's like. Because when I was a kid, I used to watch the WWE. I still watch it. But as a kid, I kind of mimicked them. They say don't try this at home, but guess what? You still do it. But a disclaimer would give him zero liability if anyone were to reenact anything they saw. But I'm going to tell you how it's scripted. I'm not going to show you little tidbits and whatnot. Like some YouTubers, they'll bring up a clip. I don't need to bring up a clip. I have common sense here, and that should be all that's needed. So, when his dad destroys his stuff, that is destruction of private property. His dad could actually be in legal trouble with that. That's the first clue right there. It's destruction of private property. He can't do that. Or I know what you're thinking. Oh, well, he said he paid for it, so technically he can destroy it. Yes, but there are some instances where Jesse says that his mom bought him it, or he bought it. So that is destruction of private property. And that is something his dad would get into legal trouble with. Supposedly his dad was the mayor of where they live at one point. So, but even still, there have been higher-up politicians who've gotten in a lot of trouble for a lot less. So that you know, that's one clue on how you know this is for entertainment purposes only. But I'm gonna shed more light on all of this in this video, but I gotta get to the point that really disturbed me. You know, this running away video. He runs away from home after his dad destroyed his gaming room, the Morton building, or the Eagles Landing, whatever he calls it. I'm trying not to curse so much because I do have nephews that watch my videos, and they are, you know, very impressionable. As a matter of fact, my oldest nephew, Austin, makes bricks. He is 10. He has autism, but he likes making YouTube videos because he saw me starting to do it. So, you know, I encourage it, but I know he's safe when he says all these things. He doesn't give out personal information. I know he's safe when he does it. But that's... So, as Jesse is running away, he packs up some things and he decides to go in this trunk in his dad's house, and he steals a gun, supposedly. You don't see the gun, but it's supposedly a gun wrapped in an American flag. But you see him grabbing this American flag and holding it like it's a gun. So he just stole a gun on this video. Or at least that is the implication. And he says in the video later on that he can protect himself if his dad comes after him. Which means he definitely stole a gun. Like I said, this is entertainment purposes only. However, he does not say that in this video, or any of his videos for that matter. So, if a young boy or girl, it doesn't matter, if they see this video, and, you know, maybe they have a argument with their parents, and they know their parent has a gun that's in a easy access location, what's to stop them from doing the same exact thing? And you're also showing that gun violence is okay because your dad destroyed your video games. That's unacceptable. You know, he needs a disclaimer at the beginning of his videos, especially like this one, where the intent is that he stole a gun. You know, that really that doesn't sit well with me, because, you know, like I said, kids watch his videos, and that's another thing. He curses an awful lot in his video. He swears like a sailor. I don't think that's a good idea, because there's this saying that he says, that one of his uncles say, 2 monkeys fucking a football. Pardon my French, or language. I'm not going to say French, but pardon my language. He says 2 monkeys effing a football. Little kid might see 2 other people doing something ridiculous and might say, oh, you guys are like 2 monkeys effing a football. Yeah, you might laugh, but parents are going to know where he heard this. And guess who they're going to say? McJuggerNuggets. So, that's kind of not really a good idea. But, like I said, kids watch his videos. He swears an awful lot. That I'm okay with that, but I think he should warn people of the language and not to repeat what they hear from him. if they're not mature enough, and there are plenty of kids who watch YouTube videos that are not, you know, of age to be saying a lot of the things he says. But also, they see Jesse take a gun, they're going to emulate that. Kids are very impressionable. Using myself as an example, I was a very impressionable kid. But another thing he does in this video, to really stick it to his dad, he decides to take up one of the tools from the fireplace, you know, like a poker or whatever, and decides to smash his dad's TV in the living room. Okay, I get that. But here's the problem that really did not resonate well with me. There's 3 dogs that live in this house. 3 beautiful Labrador retrievers. I am an animal lover. I love cats. I love dogs. I love birds, fish, pretty much any house pet or wild animal you could see. Farm animals, but, you know, I'm not a vegetarian or anything, you know. You gotta eat meat. Well, technically we all eat meat, but that's another day. That's another story for another day. Because we eat bugs when we don't even realize it. So anyone who claims to be a vegetarian is full of shit. Because they've eaten bugs. Bugs get in food, so forth. But I'm getting off topic here. You know, as an animal lover, as a pet lover, I should say, Jesse has this very large, you know, I imagine it's pretty, I mean, it's a metal object, and if somebody got hit with it, it would hurt. Well, one of his dogs is, like, right in front of him as he picks up this tool, and he starts to swing it. That really pissed me off, because he almost hit the dog. He was, like, this close to hitting the dog. And, I mean, yeah, the dog got out of the way in time, but still, do not have the dog in the area when you do that. That is asinine. I get you're mad. You're supposed to be mad, but, seriously, do not put animals in danger like that. It really just bothers me. Now, I'm not saying YouTube needs to be a wholesome, moral value place. I get that. I curse from time to time. But, you know, I try not to. Sometimes it slips out. But Jesse, I think, does it on purpose. Especially when he yells, you know. But, you know, like, I've heard people say that they don't let their kids watch him because he has a foul mouth. But, you know, like I said, that stuff really bothers me. You know, he almost hits his dog. He's showing you it's okay to steal a gun. That just, you know, as an uncle, if my nephews watched him, I would encourage that my sister not let them. My nieces, you know, I would tell both my sisters, don't let them watch this guy, because he's, you know, he swears an awful lot. But that's not all. Just, there's things like stealing a gun. You know, that's not okay. He needs a disclaimer in these videos. So, that's all about that, you know. But another thing is, he was doing like a job hunting phase, and he was pretty much doing all these jobs that people do. And he was boosting these businesses. Well, one he destroyed, or he hurt very, very badly, which is that ice cream place. I feel so bad for that place. But anyways, that's how you know another reason how you know his videos are fake. Well, his main videos that get the most attention is because they would not be putting him on day one on doing these ridiculous jobs and without him even filling an application, because there's legal documents and all that. I mean, when you basically fill out an application, he's basically saying he's going to be certified to do this job. Well, he's not. He didn't fill out these applications. Some of these applications, he's just in there trying it out. And like the barber shop, like you have to be certified to be a barber. It's not just something. Oh, you get an application, and if the guy says okay, you're hired. There's stuff like that. It's just that's another reason Another one is, this is an interesting one. I forget the name of it. I think it's called Psycho Dad Wood Chips Nintendo Wii U, where in the video his dad puts Jesse's Wii U through a wood chipper, and is about to throw Jesse's PS4 into the wood chipper until Jesse admits he'll get a job. Because that's the ongoing thing, is his dad is mad that Jesse doesn't have a job, but Jesse's making so much money on YouTube. I think he's making... You know what? I'm going to look it up right now, because there's a little website here called Social Blade that tells you how much a YouTuber makes. Or can make. My videos do not make any money whatsoever. However, theoretically, they are worth something. They're worth like 11 cents, last I checked. But that's neither here nor there right now. I will tell you how much mine's worth in a minute. Now, Jesse's videos are claimed by a studio. Now, Jesse, minimum a month, makes $17.8 thousand a month. That's what he gets a month minimum. At the most a month, he'll get $285,000. That's enough to buy a house in some areas. So, this is obviously him trying to make money. Yearly, at the least, he makes $213.8 thousand. At the most, Jesse makes $3.4 million a year. So, when he says he doesn't have any money or anything, it's bogus. He's playing a characterization of himself. Yeah, here, let's take a look here at his Social Blade. Here, if you can get a good look at it. That's his most recent video. I'm kind of watching it. Now, I'll admit, I do watch his videos, because they are entertaining to me, but I'm an adult, and I know that they are fake. There are kids that do not know this. My nephews know that I shoot fake videos from time to time, and they know not to emulate that. But there are some kids that are very impressionable and don't have, don't use the common sense, which is what Jesse appears that he's doing. He appears that he's not using common sense, but Jesse is a smart individual to make these videos. So yeah, let's take a look at mine here. Yeah, 11 cents minimum a month, up to $2 a max is what I could get. A year I can make $1 minimum, or up to $21 a year. I do not monetize my videos, so I do not make anything. But regardless. So yeah, this is this running away video here. There's his tag right there, and there's his picture. There are some fake accounts that pretend to be him, but are not him. Another reason you know it's fake is, but yeah, as his dad is basically asking if Jesse will get a job in these videos, he's throwing Jesse's video games through the wood chipper, and, you know, he's basically forces Jesse to say that he'll get a job. That is extortion. You cannot do something like that to a person. You cannot basically torture them into doing what you want. That is extortion. That is illegal. And the fact that these videos are on YouTube would be evidence. So, it's fake, you guys. I do like to comment to kind of play along. I will admit that I do that from time to time, because sometimes you are taken away that you can forget very easily that it is not scripted, because it does have a real feel to it. There's another video, actually. There's actually a few videos where people, grown-ups and children alike, call the police station of Jesse's hometown. And the police have told them countless times that those videos are for entertainment purposes only. And there's a video, Psycho Dad Busts Down Door. And his dad busts down a door. But what you see is his dad holding onto the doorknob, saying that he's going to break down the door. Well, the hinges were taken out of the door. So he could kick it down. There's another one where his dad raids a... What were they doing? His dad crashes a LAN party. On every single laptop, they all have the same green sticker on the bottom. That means they're refurbished and they were meant to be destroyed. I'm not going to put all these things in my videos, but in this video, because I don't know how to do any of that. But the evidence is all there. So please, people, be very careful when watching his videos. Please realize that these are for entertainment purposes only. And hopefully he will put a disclaimer on his videos. Because I do not want to see kids mimicking him and getting into trouble. I guess I'm a concerned citizen in this aspect. Anyhow, that's enough of that. Alright, so I'm going to be wrapping this one up. So, check out all the links below for great content in the description. Like this video, comment, ask questions, or you can ask questions to the cheap-ass wrestlers. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all later. Whoop, dropped my phone there for a second, as I was going to sign off.